Hey everybody, welcome back to the Iron Oak Sawmill. We're getting loaded up for our second trip out to the offsite mill. We're going to be dropping this catalpa burl off and an ash crotch and picking up the black walnut and the big maple burl tree crotch trunk we had sitting out in the front here for about 2 years. Can't wait to see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and get these loaded up, and I promise I'll try to keep them on the trailer this time.
Lift it up a little bit more. Okay. Up. Whoa. Alright. Might have to go a little bit more higher. That should be good. I know. Okay. Yeah. You're good right there. Go down a little bit. Okay. I'm filming.
Well, folks, round two headed to the wide slab mill. About an hour drive away. Catalpa burl and a great big ash crotch that we've been we just picked this up on the one crane job. If you watch that video, the ash crotch that's over here, decided to take that one out too as well. That's about 3.5 foot, 4 foot across there, but should make some nice slabs. Loaded and ready to go for tomorrow morning. Got to throw some chains over top, get everything secured. All right, chains are on, load is secure. And we want to do this before we go out. Last time we didn't do this, and the saw operator would like them marked how you want them slabbed. Which in this case is like across here. So you want to cut into there. So what we're going to do is, same thing he did, just going to put a white line across here, saying a couple white lines across here saying that's where we want it slabbed.
I have to move this.
Just a general indicator of which direction you want it slabbed. Now this one, this catalpa burl is going to be any old way because there's branches growing out all over it, but the two main leaders that came off the top, as you can see here and here, I'm going to try to get it cut that way. Let's see. He's going to have a fun time trying to locate it on his mill that way. Something like that. Not exactly in those spots, but gets a general idea of which direction we want to cut. That thing's going to be fun to even stabilize. He's going to have to maybe take a chainsaw. There's one big knot on the bottom, keeps it from sitting flat. So, but he knows what he's doing. He does a good job at it. So don't know how well this one's going to turn out. I think it's going to be a huge epoxy project for anybody who gets one of these, or for myself when I get to it. Not sure what all this is going on in here. It just looks like a bunch of roots growing up through here. But could be excellent epoxy fill work too. Or he could cut it, send it back home, we go to pick it up and the whole thing falls apart. We don't know. So we'll find out. But I'm hoping it turns. If nothing else, I get a bunch of burls off of the outside for turning. So All right, ready to leave for round 2. Slab log delivery out to New Swangers. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's get on the road. Loaded up, strapped down, ready to go. But we gotta wait for some other cars to clear so we can get out of the parking lot. But Crotch Maple finally, after sitting for 2 years, is slabbed. About a year on the black walnut. That's slabbed, and on the final cut, he hit something big enough to stop the saw blade and ruin it. So we paid for a saw blade, but well worth it. I might be able to finish that cut somehow with the wood miser. We'll see when we get home. But if you're looking for big slab wood, hey Deb, go over and stand in front of that.
Wow, what is that?
That's a silver maple. And it looks like oak behind that. But they're like 15 feet, 14, 15 feet long. Man, dwarfs my slab, or yeah, makes my slabs look like miniatures. These are about 3 foot wide. Nice. Nice big oak slab. Nice curve to those too. There's some big old curved benches or curved tabletops or something. And another one down here. I'm not sure. Is that oak? Or is that? I don't know what that is. I can't tell. Oh, that's walnut, I think.
I think it's black walnut.
Yeah, that's marked. That belongs to them. It says ours on it. So that was cut on 4/10 of 19, so that's a little over a year slabbed. He air dries for at least a year, gets the moisture content down to 20%, then we'll kiln dry. That way he said it doesn't case harden it. So some big old lumber stacks here. Not sure what that is. Looks like more black walnut mix. Well, we can load it and we're on the way home. Sorry, we're unable to get a whole lot of footage out there. The place is so busy, you can't stay around too long. Had a little time to talk to Lloyd. He is definitely upgrading his mill. He's going to be able to cut even much bigger than he does now. He said he's got logs that stand taller than him. So he's a good 5.5 or so feet tall. So yeah. He's got 6 foot diameter, 7 foot, 8 foot diameter logs, he says, coming in, and it's just too much work for that mill he's got. He said, I'm tired of messing around with that little thing. So he's upgrading. Thing is, it has to be custom built. So but he said he's got plenty of work. And we're just happy to get in there and get our few logs sliced up when he's got guys coming in with triaxle loads. See what they look like? Really anxious to see what that maple looks like. 2 years on the ground, well, not exactly on the ground, but 2 years down, and plenty of time for spalting, and all the curl that's in it, and the burl wood that's in it. It's going to look amazing. So
Yep.
Okay, all the chains are off, getting ready to unload it. I don't know if I videoed this over there at the sawmill or not, but you can see here was his last cut. He got this far and stopped. That was the last cut that he was making for us, and he hit something there. It stopped the sawmill dead and trashed the blade. So I think what happened, according to Lloyd, he said it sounded like an insulator, and I kind of believe him, because just above this, we can get underneath the here, was where we did find one bolt with a big insulator sticking way out. We didn't even have to dig for it. It was obviously there. I think there's a video of this somewhere in our archives on the channel. But yep, apparently they had another one down lower that was older and got encased in the tree. So that's where we are now. Funny thing was, way home, we pulled over in the Lowe's parking lot to check the chains and make sure everything was tight. Boom, someone came up, asked if we were selling these slabs. And sure enough, did an exchange in cards, and they're interested in the maple. So yeah, let's just go to the Lowe's and park in the parking lot. We could probably sell all these, but they're not dry yet. So let's go ahead and get these unloaded. We have a bucket. There, I gotta get that water off. How hot is it today?
Huh?
All right, man, this is looking, phew. Okay, we got our standard straight grain down here, but you get up into here. Let's get some measurements for everybody here. We keep talking about how large this is, but I haven't actually taken measurements.
27.
On the small end.
Just about.
Well, bend it down so I can see. 27 inches to the bark. Outside, well, one side's got bark, the other side doesn't.
That's with the bark.
All right, in the middle, about
25.
20.
Mm-hmm.
Well, inside the bark, you're only about 23, but total with the bark about 27. And then on here on the big end, all right, at the widest point, right about 40 inches. Pretty nice so far, and they're getting wider from here. What's the length on this, Deb? Just looking down there, and right out here to the furthest point. Just a little over 8 foot, so 101 inches. Nice. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yep. 2, 3. There it is. There's the regular crotch green we're looking for. Can you walk?
I'm hoping these don't come apart when we move this whole thing.
No, they won't. Walk yours again.
So I can only lift it. I'm walking it again. Short again. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm not. 1, 2, 3. Honey, you got your sunglasses.
Yes.
Is your truck unlocked?
Wow, that's weird looking. There's 2 branch nubs, old branch nubs inside there. That looks cool. And it's, you know what? I always say it's windy on the mill. Guess what? It's not windy on the mill today. Of course it's not. That's when it's not windy on the mill. Is when it's 90 degrees outside. This is beautiful stuff. Look at this. This crotch green is 4 feet long. Deb. 4 feet. Look at that.
Nice table.
It's all about the crotch green.
Wow.
That's a big old piece there. I mean, it's not single slab table size, but it's a big one. I just told him it's not windy on the mill today, and here comes a breeze.
Okay,
Can't complain. Can't complain. Man, oh man, look at that.
Okay.
All right, on this end.
This end.
Small end.
Yes.
Still about 27 inches.
Middle.
In the middle. Now we got extra bark in here. So.
Yeah, so I would say without the bark, 26. That's without.
Yeah, 26 without the bark because there's no bark on this end. And at our widest point on it, wait, you know what? Measure this crotch feather. How far down does that come? Measure from inside there down to here.
Okay. Let's say to there.
All right. Come down a couple more inches. Now right there is where the feathering starts. I said about 4 feet. You got 43 inches of crotch feather in it. That is awesome. And how about across the widest point here, Deb?
43 and a half.
43 and a half. Nice.
This is going to be a nice table.
That's a desk plus in itself. So now it should be all right. Unless you got a slightly longer one. So a little bit of black streaking on here from the blade, but no big deal. By about an inch. Ready? Just stand up. 1, 2, 3. I'm amazed not as heavy as I thought they would be.
All right.
And I'm pretty out of shape anymore. Unless you count round as a shape.
I can't move this.
Yeah, you can. I wasn't ready. Go. I've been helping you. Move again. One more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go. Go.
Okay.
Ready?
Nope. Ready?
Yeah. Don't go nuts. towards you here. All right, there we go. There's our breezy mill. Wow, that's the crotch feathering just went to about 4 inches wide and about 4 feet long.
Enjoying the breeze.
You should stand in the shade. Deb goes over and sits on the trailer. It doesn't take long. This water is only on the surface and it isn't going into the... Here's that branch that keeps getting a little bit larger as we go through the slab. Pretty much straight grain on either side. He did a good job of catching the pith in this as well, I believe. And then you got the crotch grain. Nice. Where's my measuring person?
On break.
They're on break. Well, all the slabs are about the same length. Not going to get any wider than this one. The last two, this one and the one below, were the widest. 28 inches here, roughly, outside the bark on one end. This end, 27 in the middle. And then across the points at the crotch, 44. So I think we're at our two largest slabs, and our crotch feathering down to about 36 inches now. But still, man, oh man, look at that. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Black walnut, can't go wrong. You know what we could do? We got a big machine sitting here.
Yeah.
We could flip them over, right? Slide it down, flip it back. I could pick these up and move them closer. We're sitting here on the big machine and I can move them closer. What are we doing?
I don't know. We're not thinking.
All right. Not thinking for the heat.
I was just going to say, because I'm starting to get ready.
We're so used to doing everything by hand that this is what we do. Oh, the air conditioning is unbelievable in here. If you can even hear me. I don't even know if they can hear me in there. It's probably rumbly in there though. All right, let's do it the smart way now. We have some short 4x4s. Work smarter, not harder, right?
I changed that around, so if you do cut it, let it cut it, okay?
Okay. There you go. Don't go real far back on the forks.
Okay.
Yeah, because I won't be able to reach. Hey, you did good. It is right. It is lined up.
Okay, I got this one.
No.
Damn.
No.
Ready?
Bionic woman.
Okay.
She's trying to show off for the camera again, folks.
Yeah. I think I did a pretty good job. You lost the feather?
Nah, I still got a little bit.
Where?
Right there. Just really wide now. There we go. Coming up to the last of the crotch grain, and we've got one more slab to put on here. The last one, where he had to stop in the cut. We're gonna see what we can do about salvaging something out of that. But let's get a close up again of this. 2.5 inch thick. Beautiful black walnut crotch. Man, look at that. That is awesome. Still a little bit of the greenish color because this was just cut and left sitting, but For the most part, it turned brown already. Nice deep rich brown, where if you kiln dry or steam kiln it, it ends up turning to a chocolate brown. Not my thing. And a lot of the purists don't want that, don't want it kiln dried. They want it air dried. Slide over. It's good enough. Lift up.
Okay.
And just keep it as close to the end of the forks as you can. There you go. That's good. Oh yeah.
So apparently he's still down in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did hit it.
Wow.
He didn't even know he hit it, I guess.
That's just a nail?
No, that's a eye bolt. They probably had one in here and then they moved it and let that one in there. This was used for a power pole at one point or something on this property. And they said, oh yeah, that insulator, pull that off and you should be good. Gotta go that way. Good.
Still has to. I thought I had it lined up pretty good.
Sorta, kinda. Really?
Go.
Really?
Go.
Ooh, look at the muscles. You're good.
There you go. I know. Put it down.
See, it's already got a hole dug in here.
Yeah, going down.
Drop,
Yep.
drop. There's the last of that branch nub. No, actually, that branch nub was actually forming all the way from here. It was about halfway through the tree. There's the one that he hit. There's still a little bit of metal right there. I'm gonna have to poke around at that a little bit, get that out. Here's the one we took out. This is just a hole. 5/16 eye lag, something in there that held the insulator on. We're gonna dig around in the other side of this. Even without the crotch feathering, this still looks awesome. Well, there it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out those slabs the way we did. We are really happy with the work that we're getting done at the offsite mill. 2 10-quarter black walnut crotch slabs. Those things are amazing. All the crotch feathering and the grain in them. Can't wait to get to work with some of those. It's going to be a while since we don't kiln dry here, but they are stacked and stickered back here and all covered and just waiting to dry out. So want to check on what kiln time costs, and because we have no room here, unfortunately, to build a kiln. So if I can pick that stack up, put it back on the trailer and drive out there, and he could drop it in his kiln, I'd be really happy to be able to work with those. Letting them air dry down to 20% helps them maintain that deep, rich color that it has when you first cut it, or I'm sorry, after it hits the air and it's air drying. Unlike if you kiln dry right from the beginning. So getting it down to 20% also avoids case hardening, getting it down to 20% and then putting it in the kiln. So, but hey, we were checking our stats on the channel. 90% of the folks that watch our videos are not subscribed. Only 10% are. So hey, the other 90% guys, subscribe button. You keep coming back. You keep watching, you keep commenting. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. A list will pop up. Check all, and you'll get a notification every time we drop a video here on YouTube. And it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. While you're at it, hit that like button. Really appreciate that. It helps the channel here, helps motivate us. And if you've got any questions about anything we're doing here at the mill, any of the equipment we're using, any of the tools we're using, even the video equipment we're using, or the poor tractor, the sawmill, the blades we're using, anything, put it down in the comment section and we'll be glad to help you out. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping out. We'll see you at our next time.